Let me show you how to do the knit stitch. You'll take your first row of cast on stitches. You're going to hold that needle in your left hand. You're going to take your empty needle, hold that in your right hand. I usually like to keep the stitches about at the point of the needle where the needle starts to get smaller. You don't want to hold it too close to the top or stitches could fall off. And if you hold it too far down, it'll be hard to get the stitches off the needle. So take your right hand needle, put it in the first stitch from the front bottom up through the middle of the stitch. Wrap the yarn behind and through the two needles. Then use the right hand needle to pull the new loop back out the way it came. And now you're going to release the old stitch, so the old loop, so the loop you just went through, off of the left hand needle. And you've just knit a stitch. So take your right needle, put it up from the front bottom, up through the middle, wrap it behind and through the needles. Use the right hand needle to pull the new loop through and release the old loop off of the left hand needle. From the front bottom, put the right needle up through the stitch, wrap behind and through, and pull the new loop through on the right hand needle and release the old loop off of the left hand needle. As you come to the end of a row, you treat everything exactly the same. So you continue to do the knit stitch that you've been doing, pulling the new loop through, releasing the old loop. The same for the final stitch. You enter the stitch, wrap the yarn behind, pull the new loop through, and you're going to release the old loop. Now this is going to mean that you have an empty left hand needle and all the stitches are on your right hand needle because you just knit a row. Now to start doing the next row, you're going to swap the needles in your hands. So you're going to take the needle full of stitches and you're going to put that in your left hand, and you're going to take the empty needle, put it in your right. You're going to make sure that the yarn goes off to your right hand side. You want to be careful here that you don't have the yarn wound around the needle, because if you do, it'll look like you have two stitches, and if you knit both of those, you will have added a stitch when really you have one stitch. So you want to make sure that the yarn hangs underneath the needle and you're approaching this stitch from the top. And then you're just going to knit exactly the same way you have been knitting.